Hello, I'm Jody Wolf, and you're watching Expoz. Look, I've been out working. That's why I'm so nasty. And but I came in for a breather, and I caught something on Steve Quayle that blew my mind on the Hagmann show. What I tell you last night about Sidney Powell, guess what? And I was going to tell you something else, but I couldn't verify it. But the verification's right here, and I want you to hear just a moment of this, and I'm going to post this little bit, and then later I'll get back with more. But I just found this and just saw the new one pop up, Hagmann and Quayle, and I said, good, I've been needing to see these guys. So let's get with it. And I want you to watch this here just a moment, and you're going to love it, and you'll be glad you did.
SteveQuayle.com, QFiles.tv. Go there. All right, with that, I want to move right into today's program. Steve Quayle, how you doing, sir?
Good, Doug. I keep hearing hammering in the background.
Yeah, we have, okay, so, sorry about that. Stop the hammering, as, you will not hear that when you're speaking. I apologize. There is construction going on nearby. Don't get me started, Steve.
Okay, I won't. I was thinking Maxwell's silver hammer comes down upon our heads, Doug. So, the thing is that maybe it's prophetic in the sense of the word that we have to hammer through truths today that people have got to, and I'm not being funny or attempting it. The thing is that people need to be hammered until it finally clicks, okay? Until it finally connects. So, bless the Lord for that. Today, as we're talking to you, this is Thursday.
Okay, I'm interrupted, but I want you to hear this closely, very closely, as to what he is saying now about Sidney Powell and about others and stuff that's going on at Gitmo that's underway right now.
What I cover, with your permission, obviously we've heard the rumors. We've heard that people have been ferried to Guantanamo Bay. There are actual flight logs that I have been made aware of. I don't know who was on the manifest, because if I did, let's just say this, my life would have a shorter expectancy. So I really don't know. But I can tell you this, Sidney Powell was also there and has deposed Gina Haspel, and it appears that Haspel signed a confession and will testify, but also will have to step down as director of CIA. It's been reported that even some of the most, and I call them what they are, evilcrats, okay? EVILCRATS, evilcrats, were taken there too, and basically presented with the knowledge that has been provided to Trump's team. Sidney Powell, her other attorney, Mr. Wood. Obviously, there's multiple events taking place. Now, here's what I understand. If you know this, chime in, because I didn't know this. Sidney Powell is authorized to basically testify before a military tribunal, even authorized to call a military tribunal. Now, we've also got General Flynn and McElhenry talking about the fact that unless the president declares the Insurrection Act, which he has every right to do, and I remind people, if we don't have honest elections, we don't have a country anymore.
All right, there you go. Sidney Powell, I mentioned last night. I didn't know all her abilities, but I knew that one of hers was she could call up a military tribunal. Now, and then he mentioned the Insurrection Act. I fully expect this. And last night, for the second time, or today, Barr said he didn't find enough evidence to overturn the election. Why did Bill Barr say that twice? When we heard the same thing he heard by people who were sworn in under oath. And if they lied, then they get shipped off. I mean, you know, there's a military court for them too. And, but Bill Barr kind of glazed over it. So question is, it's arisen, is Barr one of them, or is he speeding up the process by getting this in front of the Supreme Court? Because if he involves the FBI and the CIA and everyone else that would be involved, Homeland Security and all these others, then it would bog down the investigation. And if he didn't see anything that would overturn the election, then it would have to go beyond him to the next person, and that's going to be the Supreme Court. So he may be playing it smart there for our president, for us, for the 72 million that voted for Donald Trump, or either he's one of them. And with that in mind, I think he doesn't want to bog it down. I think he wants to send it on to the Supreme Court as quickly as possible. But again, Sidney Powell, what I mentioned last night, she has that ability to call a military tribunal. And this is a court that one day it's over and you don't have a second court. There's not another date set. Your fate is set at the end of that hearing and it's over. So expect this to happen a lot in the coming days. And as you heard, you got a guy at the CIA, head honcho, that had to step down. But they are siding with and swearing or going against those who forced them, didn't force them, but this is what they say, forced them to lie for the CIA. So we'll see a lot coming down the pipe. And again, Trump will be sworn in January 20, 2021. Jody Wolf Expoz.